Look at this thing, look. Look at his eyes. It's like, ooh, it's like, what the, he's got these massive big green eyes. It looks like he's been like possessed or like in some kind of hypnotic state. It's like, what the hell's going on there? Just a kind of Kung Fu Panda cup I picked up from the cinema today. Went to see High Rise, by the way, with Tom Hiddleston. I actually kind of liked it. I'm not going to do a video just for the film, but I will, at the end of the month, do a monthly film roundup where I talk about all the films I've seen this month, and High Rise will be one of them, so look out for that. But yeah, I got this Kung Fu Panda cup here. It just came free with the kind of popcorn and drink combo, so I thought, why not? I like Kung Fu Panda. I haven't actually seen Kung Fu Panda 3. I like the first one. I kind of like the second one. I don't think it's as good as the first one, but I actually really like the first Kung Fu Panda. I remember loving it when I first saw it in the cinema. Actually, I don't think the second one was as good as the first. I probably will see the third one at some point. I'm not going to rush out to the cinema to go and see it, but I probably will see it at some point when it's on TV or something, I don't know. It's supposed to be quite good actually, but yeah. Anyway, I thought I'd do this video because I don't typically do videos about new Blu-rays that I pick up, but I thought I picked up these 2 new films on Blu-ray and I thought, why not? I've got the time. I'm on my Easter break now, so I thought I might as well do a video about this. I haven't done reviews for either of these 2 films. I did talk about one of them in my Best Films of 2015 video, but the other I haven't talked about at all, so I thought I would do this video, just give me a chance to let you know what my thoughts and opinions are about these 2 films. So yeah, let's talk about them. I stand in a garage and invented the future, because artists lead and hack test for a show of hands. Yep, that's right, the first one up, it's Steve Jobs. I really like Steve Jobs. I think some people weren't too keen on it, but I thought it was a really great film. It's one of my best films of 2015. I put it in my top 10 best films of 2015 video at number 8, I think, or something. I really enjoyed Steve Jobs because I was kind of expecting it to be good. I thought it would be a good film, but I wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I did. I think I just had so much fun with Steve Jobs and it really surprised me in that way. I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did. I think it was really well written by Aaron Sorkin. Just the dialogue sequences were just amazing. It was just so well written in terms of the dialogue and the back and forth between the characters. And the performances as well. Michael Fassbender as Steve Jobs, one of my favourite actors. I'm glad he got nominated. I'm not too annoyed that he didn't win. I would have liked to have seen him win, but again, he was up against Leonardo DiCaprio, so I wasn't too annoyed, I think it made sense for Leonardo DiCaprio to win that. Also Kate Winslet, Seth Rogen, Jeff Daniels, just a great cast, they all just, great performances all round, and I really enjoyed Steve Jobs. I'm looking forward to checking it out again on Blu-ray. I haven't watched either of these 2 films yet, I only just bought them, still got the wrapping on here, but yeah, I'm looking forward to checking it out again. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I did, but I did, I really enjoyed it, so I decided to get it on Blu-ray, and I'm really looking forward to watching it again. Turn your weapons to the Capitol. Turn your weapons to snow. Okay, yeah. The next film up, if you haven't guessed already, it's The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. Yep, the final installment in the Hunger Games series, and I'll be honest with you, I love the Hunger Games films. I think they're great. They're the only teen YA novel films that I really like. I don't really care much for any of the others, like Divergent or anything. The Maze Runner films are okay, I suppose, but the best are definitely the Hunger Games films. I remember when I went to see the first Hunger Games back in 2012, I really didn't know what to expect. I just wanted to see it on a whim, really. Not thinking I was going to like it, not thinking it was going to be my thing. But I really enjoyed it, and I came out of it going, wow, that was actually surprisingly good. It was way better than I expected it would be, because I was kind of a little ignorant, a little ill-advised going into it. I didn't really know what it was going to be like. I thought it was just going to be like Twilight, but I was really surprised at how good of a film it was, and of how much I enjoyed it. And then Catching Fire I liked even more, and I still think Catching Fire is the best. The Mockingjay Part 1, a lot of people didn't like Mockingjay Part 1. I thought it was alright. I like Mockingjay Part 1. Obviously, it was kind of like it's Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows kind of thing. They split the final one into 2 films, and you could tell that it was certain things were dragged out just to make the 2 films. I don't think it was really necessary. I really think, especially having seen Part 2, I really think the final installment, Mockingjay, would have made a much better film if it was just one film and not split into two. Like I said, I didn't mind part one. I actually kind of liked part one for what it was. Yes, it had not a lot really happened. There wasn't a ton of action there, but I did like the action sequences that were in there, and I did think it was a good film. And I did. It was more of a kind of a political thriller kind of thing, and I thought it was a great setup for the final installment, which was supposed to be this big epic final showdown. And I have to admit, I was a little disappointed, a little underwhelmed with Mockingjay Part 2. I didn't dislike the film. I did like it. I did think it was good, but I expected it to be better. My main criticism with it is the criticism I had with Mockingjay Part 1, in that you could tell that, you know, because they split it into two films, certain moments were just dragged out. It felt just to make the 2-hour runtime, you know. For example, and I think it was even worse in this final one than it was in part one, which I wasn't expecting. I was hoping it would be Deathly Hallows kind of thing, where part one was kind of like the drawn out one, and then part two was like epic. And there were sequences that I really liked in part two, and I did think it was a good film, but there were many scenes where it just felt like they were just dragging out the tiniest, smallest little things just to make the runtime. Like I said, for example, there's dialogue scenes that go down between certain characters, and it just feels like they go on too long. Like, it just feels like they were dragging these scenes out for as long as they possibly could. And it just slowed the pace down of the film for me. And there were just many moments when characters were just talking and there was just long, awkward pauses where nothing was happening. I'm like, why aren't we cutting away now? What is going on? It just bugged me, it annoyed me. And it kind of did the Lord of the Rings thing where you thought it was going to end, and then there was another little ending, and there was another little ending, and another little ending. I was like, when is this going to actually end? I know it sounds like I'm hating on the film, but on the whole, I did like Mockingjay Part 2. Like I said, I have some criticisms with it. I didn't think it was as good as I think it could have been. It wasn't the massive, big, epic, amazing final showdown that I think it should have been. I really believe it was just down to the fact that they split it into two films. I really don't think they should have done that. It affected part 2, I think, for me, even more than it did part 1. I think if it was one film, it would have been a whole lot better. But, okay, I'm looking forward to watching it again on Blu-ray. To be honest with you, I don't think I would have bought it on Blu-ray if I didn't have all the others. I've got all the others, and I thought it just wouldn't make sense not to get the final one, just to complete the series there. It would just look a little odd in my collection. I'm weird in that kind of way, so I had to get the final instalment. You never know, I might like it more the second time round. Those things that bugged me the first time might not bug me the second time, but yeah, hopefully I'll like it more the second time round. I'm definitely going to watch it again, obviously. So there we go, that was my quick Blu-ray update kind of video. I don't know what it was really, but I just had some spare time and I just picked up those films on Blu-ray, so I thought, why not, I may as well do a video about it. Like I said, I don't typically do videos when I get films on Blu-ray, but I thought I've got some free time, so you know what, I might as well. So that kind of wraps up the video really. Let me know down below what you guys think about the films. Also, I will be doing my Superman the movie, deconstructing a classic soon. I've got pages and pages of notes here. Hopefully it won't end up as long as the Man of Steel video. I didn't think that video would end up that long. But yeah, that should be up either end of this month or beginning of April. I'll probably put it up after Batman vs Superman comes out. I haven't actually shot the video yet, but after Batman vs Superman I probably will get around to doing that. Of course, we got Batman v Superman coming out this Friday, I think it is. I'm going to be seeing it the midnight release, so I'll probably do a little special kind of video of me preparing to go off to the midnight screening of the film. I'll do a little before and after kind of thing, what I'm expecting from the film going in, and then what actually my first reactions coming out of the cinema. That'll be up like this Friday, I suppose. If you like this video, make sure to click subscribe to see more, but for now, I've been David O'Sullivan. I'll see you next time. Everybody was kung fu fighting.